Hi YouTube. I've got a really interesting product today to show you guys. This is the Bio Bidet by Bemis. It's a bidet system, it's a toilet seat, and this one happens to be the BB-550. And I was really happy with this. I've got three of these installed at my home. This is the third one, so I did the installation of the other two. We used it for a couple of days, and before I installed the third one, I wanted to make this video and share it with you guys because I think this is a pretty neat seat. If you are in the market for um, you know a seat that is budget friendly but will give you all the bells and whistles that you expect, I think this is a good deal out there. So anyway, so this is a Bio Bidet, and you can see there are some features. So it has the dual nozzle rear and front wash, so the male female, and then you also have the warm air dryer with this one. I believe they sell a BB-500, which is not 550, and that one has everything except the air dryer. And I think it's worth the money, for that air dryer, because otherwise you still end up using toilet paper. And if you have a dryer in there, you eliminate the toilet paper altogether. So in my mind, picking up the 550 makes a lot of sense. It also has a nightlight, which works really great, and it has a self cleaning nozzle, as you can see here, which is great. You don't want the air to be unhygienic, so that's great. Then it has an adjustable warm water, and this is so good. So you actually get, especially if you are living in a northern climate and you have cold water coming out of your normal toilet, then you will basically have you know warm water, which is great. And it also has an adjustable heated seat, right? So you no longer have to deal with the cold seat, which invites you in the morning or whatever you end up using the bathroom. This one is really, really good. My daughter especially loves this fact that it has a heated seat, and this is all adjustable. I'll talk about that when I take this out of the box. It has a slow close lid as well, and this works great. And it has a low profile design, so we'll see what that really means. It's not as bulky as some of the other units out there in the market. It does require an outlet though, so this is something you need to keep in mind. This is a powered unit, and so you'll need a power source close by. I actually had to install some outlets near my toilet so I could get this hooked up. So anyway, obviously toilets come in two types, right? So you have the elongated version and there's a more rounded type. So before you pick this up, make sure that this is compatible with your toilet. So you do want this, to be long. In my case, it was elongated, and that's what I got this, and it works great for me. But if you have a different type of toilet, you want to make sure that it's compatible. Okay, so I've taken out everything from the box, and as you can see, it's got this, um, you know, quick guide, which I think is handy because the family will probably need it to look up the controls early on. Then you have the deck of documentation that comes with it. There's a user manual. There's also some registration cards and stuff like that. And then it also has all the attachments and parts that you'll need to get the installation done. Everything is in here, so you will probably not need to purchase anything separately. They provide almost everything in the box. Of course, you got to have your own tools to do the installation, but that's about it. And then here's the actual seat itself. So as I said earlier, this is a powered unit, so it comes with a 4 feet power cord already built into it. And if I show you the inside, this is what it looks like on the inside. So you can see there is this whole seat, it has a sensor built into it, and it will prevent accidents. So that's great. And what I also like is that the whole thing is slow close, right? So it won't necessarily close on you, or you know um, do it violently. So anyway, here on this side is where the actual controls are. So you see here, this is where the water out, the inlet is, right? So this thing has a heated water. So basically the water goes in here, the water gets heated up inside. There's obviously there's a space cavity here that holds that water, and then it heats it up, and then the jet comes out. So that's how you get the warm water. And here is the actual control that you'll be using, right? So for the female, this is the front wash, and then this is the rear end. That's all you need to do. The controls are pretty simple. And then if you want this dryer feature to kick in, which is the warm air blowing, all you do is press this button, right? So yeah, so that gets the warm air flowing. On the other side, if I show you, there are some controls here as well. It's actually pretty simple. There's not a lot of controls, but does the job pretty effectively. So this button will get the temperature of the seat regulated. Okay, so as you keep pressing this, right, so it'll obviously warm up even more or make it a bit cooler, and then whatever temperature suits you, you can keep it there. There is an LED here that lights up. When I get this installation done, you'll see it. And then this is going to control the temperature of the water, right? So that's great as well. And if you ever have to take this out, the seat, they have provided you with this button, and if you press it, the latch here that gets installed, it unhooks, and then you can take out the seat. That's what this thing is for. It's just a button to release the seat. So anyway, that's really it as far as the seat's concerned. So yeah, it is going to give you a warm seat to sit on, which is great. Has the male female cleaning. It has a self cleaning nozzle, and also shoots out warm water. So for me, this is pretty much it that you need in a good bidet system, and this thing seems to deliver at a good price point. So I picked this up for about I bought this at Costco online actually, and I think I got this for about $150, $160 somewhere there. If you go to Amazon, the same model is being retailing for about $250 or so. There's a deal going on right now. So anyway, you can look that up. The pricing will be under 300, that's for sure. And I think this thing comes in 3 versions. So there's the 550, which is what I have here, that has the warm air blowing. The 500, like I said earlier, which is only going to give you the warm water, that all that good stuff, except the warm air. And there's also a slim design, which is non-electrified, so there's no power cord in there, and all that'll do is shoot out cold water, right? So because it has no water tank, no temperature adjustment, no nothing like that. So that's the cheapest. I think that one sells for about $75, $80. But for me, this is really a good purchase. Okay, so this is one of the other bathrooms we have where I have this bidet system installed. It's really easy to use. So all you need to do is sit on it, and here are your controls that control the the nozzle that comes out from right here, and this is where the blower starts working. So um, even if I do press this, you can see it doesn't start operating because it has a sensor built in right here. So no, since nobody's sitting on it, it won't actually start off. So so that's where the warm air comes out, and that's where the nozzles come out, both of them, to clean your business area. And like I showed you earlier, there are a couple of these controls on this side which help regulate the temperature, and you can switch them off if you want, like that. This is for the seat warmer, and so I have this on. This is the next level. This is the obviously switched off, so you can cycle through. Same thing with the water, so you can make it extra warm or switch it off so cold water comes out, and it works great. So I would like to set this up over here, but yeah, it's pretty easy to use, fairly intuitive. Another question that might pop up in your mind is, if there's a power failure, does this unit work? Yeah, it'll continue to work even with a power failure, except obviously your water is not going to be warmed up, or your seat is not going to be warmed up. That's the only caveat, but you will still be able to use the toilet itself. So anyway, that's my review on this Bio Bidet. I'm pretty satisfied with this purchase. This is not a sponsored video, but I really liked it, and thought I'll share this with you in case you're looking for something, in that under $200, $250 mark. This is a pretty good deal. Anyway, if you like the video, please do subscribe to the channel, and like and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.